Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sovereign Camilla showed up in London today to go through her most memorable independent commitment of the late spring, while the Lord stays in Scotland. Sovereign Camilla has gotten back to London to take on her most memorable independent commitment of the late spring. Having some time off from her mid-year occasion in Scotland, the Sovereign has shown up during a visit to Ealing to go to the Verse Together presentation and casual get-together. The Queen opened the new library at Fielding Primary School with children and residents of a care home. The Verse Together drive was sent off by Giles Brandreth in 2019, which was united in organisation with Duke's Schooling and Public Verse Day. During the meeting, younger students and more seasoned kids, some of whom are care home occupants, were united to become familiar with similar sonnet for Public Verse Day, which they then presented. Following this, the Sovereign went along with them in sharing some tea and a cut of cake. She likewise watched presentations and present declarations to those in participation. Before cutting the cake on stage with Alice and the Mad Hatter, two special guests, Camilla also had the opportunity to present the cake, which she brought along after it was baked at Buckingham Palace. Brandreth said that the Queen had brought the honey and cream sponge cake with her when he introduced it. "I didn't prepare it," she said, to giggling from the crowd. The Queen listened to a poetry recital by poet Roger Magot, in addition to watching performances by children and the elderly. After that, she went to a tea party at the school, where she met people from a care home who were part of the program. Brandreth stated that he had always loved poetry when he spoke at the event. He stated, "I have always loved poetry since I was a young boy and started learning poetry as a young boy. I'm actually learning verse. The sonnet I'm learning right now is a seriously short one. It's a limerick. Peruvian youth was present, whose limericks halted at line 2. Verse Together supports schoolchildren and the older to meet up and discuss verse. Since its establishment, in excess of 800 consideration homes and schools have partaken in the drive. Toward the finish of the visit, the new library was opened by the Sovereign. Since it first started 4 years ago, when she was the Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla has been supportive of the project. She impressed the audience in 2019 by memorizing an excerpt from the poem Matilda. The Sovereign is a sharp backer for the significance of perusing, too, as the delights it can bring. Her Highness is additionally excited about zeroing in on the more seasoned age, empowering them to be dynamic and to assist with handling sensations of segregation that individuals in the more seasoned section can confront. The Queen then went to the Royal Air Force Club in Piccadilly to officially name a room in her honour and unveil a portrait of Southeast operative Noor an-Nisa Inayat Khan GC. Before Camilla was invited to unveil a new portrait of the Special Operations Executive, she was shown around by Sheikh Mahmoud, the cousin of Noor an-Nisa Inayat Khan. On the visit, the Sovereign revealed a plaque, formally naming the room the Noor Khan Room. In her potential return to Instagram, Meghan Markle has been urged not to mention her royal title. Due to concerns that she might find herself in a catch-22 situation, Meghan Markle has been advised not to use her royal title when she might return to Instagram. The Duchess of Sussex is supposedly taking a gander at making a revisitation of virtual entertainment, with Instagram being the principal stage that she has her eye on. In spite of no authority affirmation about whether or not this will occur, one PR master has given the Duchess an admonition to avoid any illustrious relationship upon the expected return, especially with regards to her imperial titles. Goop's PR and notoriety the executive's master, Edward Coram James, said, "As a result, reopening her social media accounts runs the risk of escalating the story that Meghan enjoys being the center of attention." Additionally, having active social media accounts that promote products is not considered very royal behavior. Meghan has made somewhat of a predicament for herself here. Ms. Coram James told Express.co.uk. On the off chance that she opens her virtual entertainment accounts, involving her titles and regal impact as key components of her image, yet involves them for item position and political informing. Recollect, the royals should be financially and politically non-partisan. It will free her up to a great deal of likely analysis of manhandling the social standards that go with a millennia-old practice. He added, it could be argued that she has also made one of her biggest mistakes by confusing her branding. She has attempted to cut out a unique, never-held-before specialty for herself in which she rethinks what eminence implies. However, she has not been successful and has instead appeared to be attempting to sway royalty in her favor, picking and choosing the best parts while ignoring the rest. For example, she has ventured down from regal obligations and sent off intense reactions against specific components of the establishment of sovereignty, implying that it is fundamentally bigoted, elitist and misanthrope, as well as against explicit individuals from the imperial family independently. Then again, she has held her illustrious titles, which she utilizes as the bedrock for her own image, acclaim, impact and riches, and broadened the utilization of imperial titles to her kids. This disposition of, I will do sovereignty as I would prefer, simply hasn't played well reputationally. She has indeed desired to be either one or the other by people. Most importantly, they don't want her to contradict themselves. He added that royals are not big names and are, all things considered, local officials working for a foundation. Importance involving an imperial title in a space that it isn't intended to be utilized will seem problematic. The master proceeded, one reason such countless individuals are so angry with the Duchess of Sussex is that they accept, appropriately or wrongly, decently or unreasonably, that she has come in and slighted their practices and culture. The royal family's continual service to Britain and the British people is essential to the institution of royalty. A large part of the analysis of the Sussexes is revolved around the allegation that they are more intrigued by eminence working for the Sussexes. This national upheaval will only get worse if a British monarch behaves like an American reality TV star and so blatantly commercializes their position. This news comes after a live Instagram page under the handle of @Meghan has been sent off on the web-based entertainment stage. Taking on Monday Morning's Lorraine, Hollywood master Ross Ruler said, the word is that her handle would have been Meghan, and it's now positioned up more than 100,000 devotees. Thus, obviously, somebody has established this. I would envision it's from Meghan's side of things, adding that it very well may be just to try things out. A source near the Duchess implied throughout the end of the week that Meghan's revisitation of Instagram is unavoidable, guaranteeing she recently flagged that she was prepared for a rebound. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.